Alright, hello everybody, welcome back. Playing the new weekly pack today. And yeah, it looks like there's some fun builds this week. The first thing that jumped out to me was there is Armadillo Scorpion, but because there's like summon spam, decent snipers around, and worst of all, ailment synergy, I don't think it's going to be very good, but I do want to give that a go. And I'd rather try and get it early in the week. So yeah, that's probably top of my list. I'm gonna leave High Tamarind because I already have 3 other decent pets. Nice. Okay, duplicates, please. Volcano Snail, I guess. I just tried to get this thing's achievement. I was running that with a... Where is it? Minotaur, which I also needed. It wasn't very good. I did not have synergy, but I had a lot of early tempo, so I thought I could make it. I think I'm going to be a bit more intentional about how I construct my team this time. I say that, and then I had horrible positioning and lost my giant guy to an African dog. So yeah, we can maybe do that. I do think a kangaroo would be fine, because this is pretty tanky. Probably take that. Big level, nice. Patagonian Mara. I like that a lot more than Jewel Caterpillar, so yeah. I think we probably get rid of Baku. Get that down, probably over here. I'm going to reposition again though, because now we can pair these together. So you die and give me a trumpet, you die and give me 4 trumpets, and immediately summon a golden retriever with as many stats as trumpets we have, so, you know, 5/5. Friend ahead attack scheme, +1/+1. End of turn, give a random friend +2 attack. Really hoping it goes onto there, but this would be fine as well. Volcano Snail is not great at the back, but I don't actually know whether I want to change this around too much. Maybe do it that way and not feel too bad. And yeah, I think we freeze a broccoli. If we roll into another kangaroo, I'd want to buy that first. Yeah, hold. Actually, that's pretty bad. We draw. Nice. Saved. Also very good. So give something +3 HP, remove 1 attack. Maybe roll once to see if we find another one. We didn't, alright. Keep rolling then. Look for kangaroo and the volcano snail. Don't think we need anything else at the moment. And bad hits. I do need this achievement. I don't want to throw a run trying to make it happen. So if we don't find like an obscene amount of XP for it early on, I'm pretty happy to go for something later. Same deal, buy broccoli for you. It's better for the kangaroo. Nice. Anteater. Kinda like it. And yeah, there are food pets this week as well. Not like a crazy amount, but I can definitely see there being a build with like owl, pony, locust, and maybe just black cat for scaling. Not gonna do it now because we have something else going on, but I think that could be fun. We are going to roll though, because I still really just want to find XP for any of these things. Still not you. And not you either. You're very big, so I don't want to sell it yet, but... We have a bonobo already? Okay, big level probably. Although I probably want to wait for tier 5. There's some very strong stuff down here. Whereas I'd be a little less enthusiastic about stuff I'd find at tier 4. Maybe just like buy a sausage or something. It'd be nice to get protective equipment, but I can't even do that for a few turns, so... Yeah, I'm gonna sausage you, and then we're gonna roll. And double avocado, perfect. Okay, so we get a free roll next turn, and yeah, basically moved 6 gold to the next turn. Stop hitting the snail, please. I know it's like a 50-50 of being wasted, but... The snail does not need stats right now. Okay, we did find its levels. That's cool, I guess. Nyala, very strong. We did find Scorpion, which without Armadillo is definitely terrible. Yeah, like we found double Nyala. I could go for one of each maybe, but I think we just do that. So I'm going to get rid of both of these, and then I'm going to buy a Nyala, buff it with Cockatoo, and then play the other one. So yeah, probably give the highest tier friend +2/2, faint gain 8 trumpets. Always need to make sure that's dying before this one at the very least, but yeah, it's pretty good. We could take No Shot, because that is definitely very strong for a Trumpet build, but I'm kind of hoping we can get the Nyala level very soon, and then get a Highland Cow or Wildebeest, and, you know, springboard from there. So I'm just going to take this. Not going to worry about broccoli. And I don't think I want to keep this much longer. Like, this is a very strong pet, and it's also currently giving me 8, whatever it is, 8 trumpets. But if it dies before my other trumpet pets, and then we lose all the other trumpets, that's really bad. Yeah. But when it works, it works. Alright, 5 and 5. Vanilla Bean, we maybe could have just held on to some of these. You can get some really big things down if you buy like 2 or 3 Vanilla Beans before you put something down on your team, but yeah. I don't know how to do this. I kind of just want to find avocados again, if I'm honest. Yeah, those are all a bunch. I don't want to stack these yet, because it's going to make me a lot weaker. This one. Can I find one more avocado? That's a level. Sell bluebird, buy other kangaroo, buy a grape for this. I can buy the cockatoo first, but I want to do that after I've stacked these, because otherwise it might hit this one and then we waste the cockatoo. So yeah, we're gonna keep holding on to that. And I want to find mushroom for this as well, so I don't really want to put stuff on there. So yeah, put that there, that's 1 extra gold next turn. Looking forward to seeing my tier 6. Might be terrible though. And carried by my trumpets again. Very good. No shock. Okay, we will take this one. Definitely want to see what this is first. Found Highland Cow. Very good. Okay, so we probably still stack that, because now I want the cockatoos to go onto Highland Cow, and I don't really want to sell kangaroo yet. So we stack those together, we buy you. Start a battle, gain a trumpet for every 3 HP this has. 4 currently, but if you level that up, it'll be a lot better. 2/2 to the highest thing on my team. Buy cotton candy. Sell it again, buy no shock. Roll a couple of times. And yeah, overall looking pretty good. We could get a gingerbread for this for now, but we're only a couple of turns away from mushroom, and honestly, even without the extra 8 trumpets we would have been getting, this is kind of making up for it, and yeah, I'm assuming we're okay as we are, so I'm just going to ignore that. We could put it on you. I definitely want mushroom on both of these if we can. But I guess I'm just going to be rolling for chocolate for the most part, so I'm sure this is fine. So yeah, Faint deals 6. Oh, sorry. Spend up 6 trumpets to deal triple that to a random enemy. Again, getting very important that things don't die out of order. But it is looking like we might have a flawless game, now that I have an actual team comp. Cockatoo, do I throw it? I do still want to cycle. Like, once this is leveled up, we're gonna really want the extra stats there. And you're kind of a liability, you know, like crocodiles and stuff are going to start showing up soon. Might even run into like an early leopard, I don't know. I'm gonna sell it. Alright, so that's definitely me a lot weaker this turn, but I'm not that worried about it. Love that. Okay, so we're just gonna end on you. I'm gonna put it at the back, because we're kind of likely to run into a crocodile, and if this gets hit before we get the ability, then we actually lose some trumpets. So just in case, I think that's fine. Could do that, but then you're still very weak to a second crocodile hit. But I'm sure it's okay. Okay. Potentially good. Yeah, I might actually lose, but this is still kind of the best way that fight could have gone. Yeah, shame. Okay, big. So we effectively have this level. I'm probably pretty happy to put down a second no shock for now, so I am going to do that. And there we go. Okay. Not going to worry about Vanilla Bean. I'm happy with Cockatoo. Still don't really want these. I want a pretty pure Trumpet game, I think. I'm not sure what else I'd play, but yeah, this at the back, potentially double Nyala, double or triple Nershark, I don't know. I think this is definitely going there though. Lemon. Nah, we look for Mushroom. Mushroom or bust. They did have a double Crocodile. Good. The level. Yeah, we're keeping 2 of these. I'm just going to put that down immediately, I think. Amazing. Okay, get rid of Kangaroo, cycle this. I'll just hold on to it. I might just stack this, to be honest. Like, I'm still looking for things. We could protect you now. I'm still happy to buy cotton candy, but it would be nice to get a cat down if I wanted to do that. There you are. Let's see, but we're still looking for mushrooms, and those are the most important things we can find. Don't want to clog up the shop with not useless things, but things I don't really need. See, we've got 18 trumpets from that. Huge. I don't want a lemon. We don't need it. Find the mushrooms. All XP. XP is also very good. I could sell the Cockatoo and level the Nyala. Instead, I'm going to do this, I think. We can effectively level you. That's also a lot of trumpets. Let's do you. I think that's a lot more interesting. I can actually sell that and buy this anyway. Alright, so we're going to be getting probably like 30 trumpets out of this. 16 here, 8 here, use 6 and hit 2 things with that. Use another 6, do another pretty big hit. And that looks like a beatable team. And we did get our trumpets before they got sniped. Yeah, no worries. So, as always, trumpets, very strong build. Pretty happy with that. It does make me afraid for this, though. This is too many things that counter it. I will give it a go at some point, but I can't guarantee it'll be made into a video, because I do not think I'm going to be able to do it. Yo, okay. Huge. Alright, so stag that in, because we're doing it anyway. Play second Tamarin. I already have these achievements, and I really don't care about trying to get them to level 3, so... yeah, we'll send that as it is. Each of these give me 1 trumpet. These spend 1 to do 3 damage to a random enemy when it dies. And Baku is currently doing nothing. I could make it do something, but... I don't think I want to. Yeah. What have you got? Flea and Anteater. Are either of these very good long term? Anteater might be good with Vulture. Or Mimic, potentially. Flea is obviously ailment synergy, so that could be fine. I think I'm a little more excited to see this, because I do have a very healthy thing at the back, so just playing it here would be strong. Let me just do that. Yo. Okay, go again. Second Anteater, let's go. Alright, so you die and summon a level 3 ant. It is tiny, but when it dies, we get 3/3 to a random another thing. So I'm hoping we get 6/6 on here, and then we have just a monster at the back of the team. This is all a bit more efficient as well. 2 trumpets and 1 trumpet for 2 snipes now. Buying cherries. Probably the better thing I can get on these for now. Like, that makes you self-sufficient, so we could get rid of Groundhog if I need to now. Durham White Bat, maybe, you know, like, this is also Trumpet generation, and we just need a tier 2, and then it wouldn't be too bad, but... I don't know, I kind of just want to find more cherries right now. Maybe broccoli, we can maybe, like, make your stats a little more even. Or I play another Kangaroo, because again, this would be pretty good at the back of all of this. We don't need the Groundhog anymore. But... I think we can get a bit more aggressive about what we're doing. So yeah, let's give you a broccoli. Debatable value right now, but if the ant hits it, then it's definitely an improvement. Yeah, we're still doing fine. And a level, this is insane. And stats for it, maybe. These aren't very good. I was hoping for something that could, like, run with long term. But, you know, 2-2 to this for 2 gold, not too bad. And I don't think I want to Gariel long term, so yeah. Seems fine. We do want to replace this, because I'm still not using it. I just don't know whether I actually want to try and fit in any of these things. Really don't want to level you. I think we just roll. Yep. Continue rolling. These are not good things. Maybe buy avocados. Alright, so I'm going to play another thing back here, just in case this gets sniped early somehow, because we really don't want to waste the ant stats. I could put it in front of this as well. Like, it's probably better having stats on the 4-4 than the 4-2. It lived. Nice. Avocado. We are turn 6. End turn, if turn number is even, replace random ailments with +1 HP on 2 friends. So I could buy this for 1 and get 1 HP, but I'm not doing that. I'm looking for avocados. Yeah, okay, I'm going to sell the cockatoo. I'd rather have this at the back than the cockatoo, so we sell you, we buy avocado. I'm going to swap these around. It's maybe a little bit risky, because again, if this dies, then you end up at the back, and then you dying doesn't do snipes, but I still think the snipes are maybe worth less than the ant stat I might be missing out on. And our first loss, okay. Mod this. Maybe. These are kind of my only 2 things at the moment. I actually think I am okay buying that. Alright, sacked in, cockatoo again, more stats for you. Insane. Okay, well I definitely want all of this. Might try and keep Mimic as well. 3 friends, faint, summon, sorry, get an extra gold next turn, because with a team like this, we're probably getting like 7 things down. Like these 4 plus 2 from you and a trumpet thing. So that seems pretty okay. It's just whether I want the cockatoo stats to go into this, or I keep pumping you and then swap Mimic for Vulture later. Which I'd probably rather do. I think having Anteater could be fun, so I'm going to keep pumping that. I'm going to cycle these, though. I don't want to stack them. Yes. Yes, more. Yes. Do we sell Groundhog for another one? Maybe even this. Okay, I think I'm selling Groundhog. The question is whether I take another Mimic or another Anteater. Because, yeah, 3 deaths, again, at least, like, 3 summons. So I could take this. I think I will. It's, like, an extra couple of gold if it doesn't die out of order. It's probably something we want. Same with you. Send it. We only got 1 snipe. It's very sad. Vanilla Bean, don't need the extra stats. More tempted to stack these together, and yeah, Bonobo to get that to level 3 next turn, so that's probably what we're doing. Does it matter where I put this? I don't think so. Alright. Sausage, no. Baguette. Before attack, remove the frontmost perk once. It's not really what I want. I'd rather get a lemon down or something, but honestly, what am I rolling for at this tier now? Because we're going to be done with this, and Mimic I could level up, but I don't have to. Sure. Alright, before attack, remove the frontmost enemy perk once. We're just going to run with that. Does not help against cherries, but yeah, I was hoping we'd somehow reach the meat bone thing. And we're not getting wins, but we are getting money. And I'm way more excited about that. Okay, let's do this. Manticore Highland Cow. We probably want Nyala again, because that's a very easy thing to run at the front, give it a mushroom, and then that's, you know, summons again. I don't know, maybe I am fine running Mimic instead of Vulture. I'm going to buff it. I think we keep Mimic then. So we buff that, we buy Nyala. I'm going to leave these. I am going to keep cycling these because it's cheap money every time. Cheap stats, sorry, but I don't think we need stats on that so much. It's incredible. Yeah, if I had known I was going to find 70 cockatoos, I actually would have been stacking them on top for the higher level version, but yeah, at some point we are going to want to be board locked and not have room to cycle, and I really doubt I'm going to want a cockatoo at that stage. As for the rest of this, do we have this positioning? We need you in the middle, otherwise we're going to lose an ant. We want you to die as early as possible, probably, but honestly it doesn't really matter. Just has to not die last, really. Oh my god. Yeah, I already have Cockatoo, but it's been doing a great job. Let's keep Cockatoo. Okay, we're going to start stacking then. So 2-2 for that one, but then this one's going to be 4-4. I'm not going to use like chocolate or anything to try and get like higher tier ones. We're just going to put those over here, I think. Maybe one each. We're not running double Nyala, so yeah, level it up that way. We're not doing ailment stuff either. It would be a very fun build, but I'm okay. Positioning still probably fine. We need a mushroom soon. I'm also still not sure whether I'm selling the pied tamarind. I thought this thing was going to get sold ages ago, but we haven't really had a reason to sell it yet. Run Nurshak again, then we're actually using the trumpets. Because I feel like these are the two good things to use with trumpets, in terms of, you know, actually using the trumpets to do something. Pied tamarind's doing fine, but like, snipes are very good. This is good, but only if you level it up and make it big. And I don't have a way to scale it. So yeah, I'm assuming we just want Nurshak again. I'm gonna sell you, alright. So we get that down, try and level it. We did find a mushroom for this, so that's probably GG's. And I don't know if I need that. We have the achievement already. I don't want to try and get it to level 3. And I don't need anything from tier 6. Yeah, I'm going to roll past that. I'm sure we're fine. Place you. Yeah. Alright, go. You stop sniping my mimic, please. More lemon. I want a mushroom and XP, and as many cockatoos as you'll give me, because I went for this, so I want to be paid for it. You know, I need at least one more. We'll gladly buy this. I could stack that just to change the equipment, because it is very weak to like a crocodile team at the moment. But at the same time, the game's almost over, so if it dies to crocodile snipes, then, you know, who cares? It's not like I can use the money anyway. There's my level for next turn. Great. It doesn't die. Cool. And I actually almost... Yeah, I almost got screwed over by an African wild dog. Like, I could do this if I really cared, but do I? Maybe a little. You're staying, so do I want to get that equipment as well? Maybe we can get lucky and get a stake out of that, but I think that's very like low priority right now. Absolutely try and level this. Please. It's the final turn, right? We're selling it, we got you leveled up, so now we're basically capped out on trumpets. And we used 12 of them for like 4 snipes there. This is still all going great. Pretty happy with this team. Take that next turn as well. If there is one. Not expecting to lose, but you never know. And one of my nurse sharks got wasted. But it doesn't matter. Cool. Alright, so yeah, definitely some Mimic action, but mostly getting carried by Nyala nurse shark. But yeah, it seems like a pretty fun weekly. You guys let me know what you think as well, and yeah, please leave a like if you enjoyed. And I'll see you all in the next one. Alright, bye!